Unbelievable. Hey, African nation. Some people in Africa, their mentality is sad. How can Senegal actually think that some people in Senegal think that these blood oranges are actually blood?
waa Sénégal yéen laay waxal gis ngeen lii nii man maa ko jënd tey Dakar bi may ñibbisee tey samedi tey bii nii laa ko jënd ñaari mbuus laa jëndoon orange la gis ngeen ni mu mel li yëpp deret la coton baa ngi nii li yëpp deret la bàyyi boo nag lii nag kenn ku nekk nag ko sóor ku jënd orange balaa nga koy lekk jëlal sa paaka nga xar ko si digg bi nga xool ba xam lii Dakar la ma dalee maa ngi ko jëndee Dakar PDC laa ko jëndee si garage 55 bi kenn ku nekk na nga moytu lii xamee naa femme bi ma ko jaay bu baax nag xamee naa ko bu baax a baax.
Hey, Africa. You know, lots of fruits and vegetables we have in Europe, we don't have them in Africa. We don't even know they exist. How can this man make this video in Dakar complaining that he buy oranges in Dakar and that the oranges are the blood oranges are actually blood in them, and that the people should watch what's coming into the country? I feel sorry for this man. I wish I knew him. I was gonna call him and tell him this is blood orange. Hey, Africa. We still have a lot to learn about life. We don't even know blood orange. I can't remember what I thought of them when I first saw them. Oh, I didn't think it was blood simply because I buy them here in the supermarket in the UK. And I trust them more. So I couldn't think that they will be selling blood oranges in the supermarket. But in Africa, it's sad that we cannot trust our authorities. We know that they allow everything to come into the country. That's why when we see blood orange, we think it's actually human blood. Hey, just how scary and sad is this? Subhanallah. Astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah. Hi, Jangha. How are you? I miss you. I miss you. Hi, Jangha. Long time. I know, right? I miss you. Wow, look at you. I miss you. What you been up to? You're looking nice. But Jangha, don't you know this is Ramadan? Huh? Ramadan, you dress like this. Doesn't matter if you are not fasting, Jangha. Other people are fasting. Are you not gonna worry that if they see you and you will break their fast? You're sewing all this in your calves. What do you mean you cannot control how they feel? They should control themselves. Jangha, if you see a man now walking on the street with a proper manhood, bouncing, walking on the street, are you going to control yourself? You'll be able to control yourself? You with your love for proper manhood, you cannot. You'll be tingling and jumping, wishing you are in bed with him. It's exactly the same with men too. It's not like these men cannot control themselves. It's just unfair when you reveal everything that they want. Let's just be real. We won't like it if we see men walking with proper manhood on the street. People like you and I that love it. So, what you've been up to? Oh my God, you look all nice and holy. Ooh, that's my God. You're really taking this serious, aren't you? This whole knowing Allah thing. Being close to Allah. I thought you were joking about it. You're really taking this serious. Well done, Jangha. Honestly, I'm proud of you. It's fine. We can still go shopping. I'm ready. I'm all dressed. I'm ready. Hey, Jangha. I'm not changing that. This is how I'm gonna go. How you expect me to be changing? Putting on jeans? No, I'm not putting on jeans in this Ramadan. I know. I went out with the jeans the other day because I wasn't fasting, but I was on break, but I realized it's really bad to go out with the jeans. You can still wear jeans, but at least wear top that cover more. Why are you wearing these jeans with this top? This top is still showing all your curves. You're looking sexy. If you cannot dress like a Muslim woman the whole year, at least one single month of the year, even if you are not fasting, you can dress like a Muslim woman just to please Allah. Janga, how are you so comfortable like this? You are like me, how I used to live all these years. When are you going to try to please Allah a little bit at least? You just keep following what you like, ignoring Allah completely this whole time. And you expect Allah to favor you whenever you reach Him. You okay? I know. Everyone is talking about it, the way I'm wearing my hijab now and talking about Allah. You have something to say too? Really? Because I know you have something to say. So you better talk. Really? I hear all that you have to say about it. You just cannot tell me. Don't worry. I'll tell you it after. So how is it going? How is love life going now? Anybody new? Life is good. Life is fine. There's a guy I'm talking to. Oh my God. But there's another guy also that is after me. You know, I'm back on the internet again, Jangha. Yes. And this time is more fun. I met some people that I have hopes. I think they're really genuine. So yeah, I met some people that I think they're genuine. And yeah, I just, but it's hard to go on date now, you know, because of this pandemic thing, you know. But yeah, it's going good. This time, you know, I have hope. I joined, there's a website that I joined and you have to pay. It's good, you know. Hopefully I'll meet somebody genuine this time, you know. So what you've been up to? What about you? How is your love life going? Are you still talking to this guy that you told me about? Me? Yeah, I'm still talking to the guy that I told you about. Yeah, we're still talking. I'm hoping that after this nightmare pandemic finish, which I don't know when, so we can, you know, finally meet and, you know, do this. Hopefully we're gonna get married and everything. I'm so excited, you know. I really like this guy. You don't look happy. What happened? What do you mean I don't look excited? I'm just tired. It's Ramadan. And I'm tired. I was doing some exercise this morning. Look. This your fake exciting behavior is just what I'm tired of sometimes. I know this. I was living this for years. That's why you see me like this. I look miserable. I'm not. Okay, that's good. Jangha. I worry for you. Honestly. I don't just come here today for us to go shopping. I am also worried for you. Jangha, you know I love you. I really do. And I don't want anything wrong going on with you anymore. You already been through so much. You know, I just want you to be happy. I don't want you to find another man who you're not going to be happy with again. You already been through enough. Honestly. Are you sure that you'll be happy with this man? Are you sure you can trust this man that he likes you and he loves you? You don't even know him. He's in another country. You've not even met him. Jangha, you're not talking. I'm worried for you. Honestly. You know how our men are. Most of them are just, they cannot be honest to you. They cannot tell you the truth. I don't want you to fall in the wrong trap again. You know when you love hard. I worried for you. Honestly, I don't want you to take this wrongly, but I worry for you. I told you don't give up. We can just continue searching for the good white man. We will have one. There are a lot of good white men out there. You just have to be patient. Ah, really? So you're now going on the internet to look for a man? You still looking for a white man? Janga, I know this. I was in the internet too. I know these things. Give up, Janga. Give up. Give up this. You cannot just look for a white man because you think the only white man can love you. Or you cannot also just look for a white man just because you think the white man have no family to send money in Africa and that they're going to pay your bills and take you to Disneyland on holiday. It's not easy to have a white man like that is good and gonna love you, take you to Disneyland, and just be good, loyal, loving, caring, nice, calm, loving, caring white man. It's not easy. Also, aren't you saying that you want to wear hijab, as you get older, just like I'm trying to do now? You still think you're not older enough. You're gonna be 40 this year. You and I, we're gonna be 40 this year. You still think you're a teenager dressing like this. So when are you going to be actually getting old? When are you going to be getting old, Janga? When you're 70? If you are still alive? Do you know how hard it is to find a white man that is a Muslim man? In this UK, Scotland here. Oh, you are dreaming to find a non-Muslim person and make them into a Muslim person. And grow old as a good Muslim finally with them, if you will ever be. Now, why do you think you like white man? Why do you think you want to go for white man? Janga, all your reason why you want to go for a white man is the exact reason why you shouldn't go for a white man if you think clever. Or just a non-Muslim man in general. It's because they believe in honesty. They believe in living true life, a lot of them. And living the life the way they want to live it. That's why you want to go for them. These flowers that you're talking about, their mothers buying them, their fathers buying their mothers flower. They grow up seeing that. That's why they're buying flowers. Not their mother trying to make their father to be a Muslim or Christian. No. It's their father buying their mother flowers, showing love, and just living the life the way it is. So how do you think that when you marry them and you try to make them Christian or Muslim or whatever, they'll agree? These are people who don't like you to change them. Remember? And to be honest, it's not fair. Because when you're trying to change them, it's not fair when you're forcing them to change. To follow a religion is not easy. It's something that you have to be naturally in your heart, or you're born in it and just naturally love it. It's not something that you link with the love. Because I'm married to the person, I have to choke them to become a Muslim now. You yourself, you're like me. You need to learn more about Allah. You don't know much about Allah. You don't practice Allah. So how are you going for a man who doesn't know completely nothing about Allah? You expect him to now turn to a Muslim and know Allah more than you and teach you, or you and him learn Allah together. Anyway, I believe in dreams. I believe in miracles. All dreams are possible. But Janga, understand me too, my reason for giving up my hunt for white man. Janga, I understand the way you are living. I was like you. It's my hunt for white man. That's why I'm talking to you here from Scotland. That's how I get myself here in Scotland. I know this game way before you. I'm telling you that. Listen to me, sweetheart. Please listen. You cannot just go for a white man just because you think only white man can love you. Or because you think white man can buy you flower and tell you you're beautiful and da-da-da. That's not fair. That's like how men just go for women just because they have big lips or they have the. Lot of these white men, by the way, not all, but a lot of them, they go for us just because we have big bum, big lips, big boobs, big this, big that. And because when we love, sometimes we go so obsessed, like, baby, I love you. Oh, you want me to massage you? You want me to cook rice? You want me to do this? What do you want to have for dinner? Some of them go for us because of that. I'm telling you this if you don't know. I know this. So be very careful when you're looking for a white man. It's not all gold that glitters. Don't see those sparkling blue eyes. You think that everything that sparkles is gold. Especially when you think that you will get older and you'll be more close to your God and you will expect to have a partner that is close to God. You cannot eat your cake and have it. If you think that you're comfortable to live your life like this and you're not going to be like I was, feeling guilty, be afraid, thinking that when I die anytime, I'm going to, where is Allah going to take me? Because I don't even pray. I don't even practice the Allah. I don't even dress like a Muslim woman. And I do all the wrong things that Allah tells me not to do. What am I going to do when I die? If you're going to live that type of life and you're happy, fine. But if you know that you're going to be tired of it soon, which I think you are tired of it, you just don't want to admit, then choose a partner that believes in what you believe in or believing where you're going to be going. It's like every other goal in life. You cannot choose a partner that don't believe in your goals, don't even understand it, don't want to live it, and you're going to force them to believe in your goals. It's not fair on them, and it's going to destroy the relationship if you're not lucky. Let's think, Jangha. Everybody want a man who can buy you flowers, tell you you're beautiful all the time, play with you until until you faint. Everybody want this. I want it too. That's why I was hunting for a white man too. Even when I had one, that old one that brought me here. After that, I still was hunting for a young one until I found one. But I find out that it's not all gold that is glitter, that is gold. I find out some reason from him why I cannot be with him, and some reason from me why I cannot be with him. I was too poor to be with a white man. It's not all white men that can just give you money and help you and be okay with it. Some are not rich, they're just basic like us. And this man was helping me to a limit that he wasn't happy with it, even though I wasn't asking for the help. He beginning to be stressed. Also, he wasn't happy with my son. All the love was for my daughter. He couldn't handle my son with his love for food like his mom. This is a man who never have a child. All this you have to consider. When you have children, even if you don't have children, just consider white men are just human beings. It's not just because they're white they can take anything. No. Don't see them smiling like that and they don't do like and stuff. You think they're not miserable. Some of them are miserable too, worse than us. I'm telling you that. Don't go for them just because you want them to make your life like you make your cake. You're just looking for that. What's the job word? You're just looking for the icing on top of the cake. You go for them to use them as an icing on your cake. No. Go for them because you just like them, and you want to find a good one to love, just for love, nothing else. But don't go for them because you think that only them can love me, or only them can buy me flower, or they can take me to Disneyland for holiday, or No. Also, when you're going for them, be very careful. A lot of them will just want you because of your futures. They just want to try them. Some of them never been with black women and it's their dream. Some of them even compete and bet on sleeping with black women and different black women, counting how many of them they sleep with, especially in the internet. And they might look so genuine and innocent. You and I, we talk like this, loud, cook African food, have friends coming to the house, sending money to Africa, thinking about Allah. All these things is something that they don't like, they don't understand. Remember, they like their peace, happy, free life, which is why you want them. You don't know that in life you cannot eat your cake and have it. Janga. Understand that you have to know what you want as a woman, especially now with your age. If you think that you're coming to 40 this year, you and I, you think that you're still young and that you still can dress anyhow like a young person. And that if you dress properly and like a normal, decent Muslim woman, you're going to look old. And that you will not have a white man or or you will not have your dream man. You are joking and you're not living a reality. Me and you, we are old as hell now. 40-year-old is not young. And you will never be young again. Wake up and smell the coffee. Know that Amanda will love you. Doesn't matter how you dress. Especially if you dress decent. If it's a white man, blue man, green man, he will still love you. If he's meant for you. If you are looking for a white man who you want to be a Muslim in the future or Christian or whatever, to learn more about your religion and just grow old with you, calling Allah's name and hoping for heaven, then this is the reason why you should even dress Muslim and go and find a Muslim white man. They are out there. They're not many, but they're out there. And everything is possible. But if you are living like I was living all these years, which is you're not going to believe in God. Because you've been hurt so much that you don't believe in God anymore. You don't believe in life. You don't believe in miracles. You just think that only you can do life. Only you can make your own life with your own mind. Then you are joking. Because most of the time, us human beings, we don't even know what we want. And we are always just, juggling through life. You must believe in your God. You must understand that if you don't believe in God, there's consequences. You cannot believe in God and not listen to Him and not trust in Him and expect when you need Him, He will favor you. And when you also die, He will favor you. That guilt that you're sleeping, waking up, understanding fully well that you're not doing anything to make God to favor you when you need Him or when you die, that guilt alone cannot give you happiness. Live exactly what you want to live the next 10, 20 years coming from now. Start living it now. If you know that the next 10, 20 years coming, you want to see yourself as a good, decent-looking Muslim woman, finally, then start practicing it now because you're not guaranteed you'll be here the next 10, 15 years. Number one reason why you should. Number two, if you start living it now, if you're going to have a man that will grow old with you in that type of way, you will then achieve the man along the journey. Because the man will know that what he's coming for is somebody who is like this. Not the man falling in love with you and your jeans like this, showing all your curves, looking all sexy with your wig on. And then you expect the man to then change and follow you to looking like the old woman that you're calling me now. He's not going to like that, for example. That's why he's not going with women like me, for example. So if you think that in the next 10, 20 years, you want to see yourself like this and be more close to God, I'm advising you to start living it now. So when you're going to have a man, you will have a man who agree with the way you are now. You can still dress sexy for him, of course, when you're alone with him. You don't have to dress sexy on the street trying to find him. And then when you find him, you expect in the next 20 years, you dress like this. If you're still alive, you dress like this and he will take it. What about if he's some type of man that only want their women to be like this all over the place? That's what you're attracting. Because that's how you get him, remember? It's not fair you get him like this and now you want to change him to accept this. It's not fair. Listen, I know everything is possible in life, Janga. But sometimes we also take decision that is insane and it's not fair for the other people. So please, think about this when you go home. Think about this. For me, I hear everything that you've been saying about my new way of life. Yes, because you were sending a message on WhatsApp and you mistakenly sent me the message. Yes, that message that was going for Mariama. But I'm not angry. Because I know you don't understand why I'm following this journey now. That's why I'm not angry. I hear everything. You're telling her that I am lost and I am confused and I don't know what I want in life now. And now my only hope is to give up everything and try to dress like a Muslim woman and I come to my videos and try to tell people that they should know Allah, they should dress like Muslim. And that I still don't have enough with our men. That's why I want to marry our men again. I still haven't learned my lesson with our men. And that you feel sorry for me. And that I should give up trying to find a good man in our culture. It's not easy. I should go and look for a white man. And I shouldn't give up trying to find a good white man because I can have one. And that I don't know myself. I should keep my opinion, about Allah to myself. But I also talk about it in my videos. That's why you don't even watch my videos anymore. I hear everything that you've been saying. You sent me the message by mistake. Yes, that's why Mariama never get back to you, because the message came to me. But Jangha, I'm not angry with that message. You know why? Jangha, it's because I know you don't understand why I joined this journey. Through, I am lost and confused and trying to find my way through Allah. Very true. I am hurt by this culture, from the child marriage to the rest, and to the way I see people living the life, the culture as if there's no Allah. It confuses me too, altogether. So of course I was confused like you all these years, trying to find my way finally now, to unconfuse my brain, and to finally be able to sleep with my heart not beating, praying not to die, because I don't know where I'm going. At least now when I sleep, I have more confidence, knowing that I am becoming more close to Allah. I'm taking more steps of what Allah said, at least. No one is perfect, but at least we should try a little bit. But if you wake up morning till night, you're ignoring all Allah's rules, how are you going to go to bed and sleep comfortably, wake up comfortably? Well, I wasn't. And for the part that I am looking for our men, and I haven't learned my lesson, I should not give up looking for a good white man. Also, you don't understand why I'm doing that. Because the good white man is hard to find. That's why the good black man is hard to find too. All men that are good are hard to find. All women that are good are hard to find. Good human beings in general are hard to find. That's all. But they're not hard to find when you believe in God and you know exactly the type of man you want. They become easier. They are hard when you're confusing yourself. You don't know the type of man you want. Because inside, you want a good woman. You want a good man, God-fearing man. But outside, you don't look like a good woman who want a good man and God-fearing man. You look like someone who don't know what they want, who don't know their self-value, and are looking for playboy, crazy kind of a love, kind of a man. So when you find them, you then don't like them. But you forget that you are attracting them because the way you were dressing and the way you are finding them. This is what I know and experience. That's why I'm choosing to dress like this. So when I finally find this man, just no matter is blue, white, or green, I will finally find the man that I know that I want. I don't mind what culture the man is, as long as they're loving and caring. But why I'm choosing to go with a black man is that I know I am very African, loud, very African, forward, love African food, love to send my little pennies to Africa to support. All these characters is even make it double hard to find a white man that will agree with all of these characters that I have. And I have to be honest to myself to be able to say this to you. And all of these characters that I have, you have them and double. So, good luck finding a white man. And also wish me good luck to find a black man. Okay? At least when I find a black man, he will eat my African food, any kind of African food I cook. He will like it. He will know it. He will not complain about the smell. He will not complain about the taste. He will not ask the question, what is this? When I send my little penny, he will understand why. I don't have to lie and hide about it. He doesn't have to be angry about it. When I'm being forward and talking to him like I'm doing now, he will know. Because that's how he's raised, like me. So I can finally live the free life, real me. Instead of pretending to be a Scottish woman that I will never be. That's what I don't want to live the rest of my life. I'm too old. I want to live a real me. That's why I'm choosing this. It's my fault, Jangha. Sorry. It's my fault. It's my fault that I tried to advise you and feel sorry for you. It's just because of the love I have for you. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. No, I'm not angry. I just want to explain to you why I'm choosing this life. Okay? So, I still love you. Don't worry. I'm not angry. Our friendship is fine. Perfect. Okay? Maybe God wanted me to tell you this message. That's why you mistakenly sent me that message. Now, let's go for our shopping, shall we? You're right, Jangha, to be honest. You're right. To be honest, you are right, and I really respect you and appreciate you for telling me this whole truth. You could have been just those friends who are afraid to tell their friends the truth. But you take the risk and tell me the truth like this, risking it all, knowing that I could be angry and even abandon you altogether, but you're still risking it all to tell me the truth. I really appreciate it. You are right, I didn't see it like this, because to be honest, I really would love to have a man who will be, even if they're not Muslim, will become Muslim in the future. Because that's what I believe in. That's what I want to live fully in the future. But I wasn't seeing it like you're seeing it now. You are right. I wasn't seeing it like this. I was just seeing it like I want to have a man who will love me and buy me flowers and appreciate me. And I saw a lot of the white men doing that with the women. But you're right. I didn't think of how hard it's going to be to try to get him to be close to God when I'm ready to be close to God. And you are right. It's not going to be fair on anyone. You are right. You're very right. I have to think again about this. You're very right. And to be honest, this guilt that you're saying that you're living with all these years, I'm living with it too. Every time I go to bed, I keep worrying, questioning myself. Even when I have a bad dream, when I jump, I call Allah's name. And then I feel like a hypocrite for not listening to any of Allah's rules. But when I'm scared and I need help, I call his name. You are right. And I do worry that what's going to happen to me, I don't want to die now. Because if I die now and I'm not doing anything that Allah told me all these years, it's scary. You are right. Only God knows when last I prayed. And I want to be close to God, but it's like whenever I want to do it, it's like something pulling me back. You are right. I just want to fit in with society so much. And I have this ego that when I change the way I'm living and be more close to God, people will judge me and laugh at me. And I feel like I'm not going to have the type of man I want because I'm going to look old and I'm not going to attract the charming, successful men that I want and go on holiday and have fun. You're right. To be honest, I can still find a man who believes in Allah and we all live together in this type of life that I want to live in the future, than finding someone who doesn't believe in God and try to turn them into believing God. It's going to bring some complication and it's going to bring some, really, it's not going to be fair. You are right. I didn't say it like that. Maybe I should start looking then for a white man that believes in God. Or maybe I should just look for a man who believes in God in general and who will love me and I will love them. You are right. You are right. The culture differences is also a big problem. And to be honest, I have some characters that it's not going to be easy to find a white man who will understand it. I am very African like you, to be honest. So, but I can still find an African white man, Jangha. What do you think?